Hey, Scott Sambucci here. It is LinkedIn Live time. Why am I doing LinkedIn Live on a Friday at now 5:18 p.m.? Because it's a lesson that all of us need to learn when it comes to outbound prospecting, filling the top of your sales funnel. Here's the lesson. And often this is a question that I get. It's like, when is the best time to do my prospecting? See, the problem is a lot of people think there's like a best and worst time. It's like, oh, if you email people on Thursday, at 10 a.m., that's the best time to email people. Or if you're doing your outbound calling, then try it, Tuesday before lunch. And they have all these wacky rules. And yeah, there's data and analytics that all kinds of companies will share with you to tell you the best the best percentage time to connect with prospects based on lots of calls done by lots of people. Yeah, there's stats and there's numbers and there's ways for us to justify why we should be calling at certain times and why we shouldn't be calling at certain times. And the shouldn't is the thing I want to talk about here. Because if you, like, in your bones, believe that the product, the service, whatever it is you have, you can deliver to your future customers, if you know that that is is the best, most important strategy, solution, product, whatever it is, that's going to get your future customer the outcome that they want to get to, then you owe it to them to reach out. It doesn't matter if it's Friday at 5:20 or Monday morning, or in my case, one of the best times I found a prospect when I was at Blend selling to bank executives was Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. Right? Why Sunday afternoon? Because that's when the senior executives at some of these largest banks were in front of their laptop, especially if it was, in the fall or the spring. Right? What were they doing? They were in front of their laptop, watching a football game, trying to catch up on messages, getting ready for the week ahead. They weren't in meetings. Their phone wasn't ringing. So it was one of the best opportunities for me to send them a LinkedIn message, for me to send a connection request, to send them an email, see if they were available for a call or they wanted to meet at the next conference. Because I had their undivided attention. They weren't doing anything other than checking on messages, right? So there's no right or wrong time, but you need to go out there and make that time. You need to decide that from a mindset standpoint, there's always a time. It's the time to prospect is now, and it's always now. So whether it's you as a startup founder that has to go out there and start filling the top of your funnel, whether it's you're trying to get your sales team to understand that there's no right or wrong way to prospect. I think one of the dangers that a lot of early stage teams make when they're hiring SDRs or even early stage sales leaders, they come in with these preconceived notions as to like best and worst time. Oh, it's Monday morning, I shouldn't be doing any calls. So instead, what am I going to do? I'm going to hide behind research, right? I'm going to hide behind other activity and busy work because it's not a good time to prospect, right? Oh, Friday afternoon, nobody's in the office on Friday afternoon, so I'm not going to make any calls, right? I'm not going to make any I'm not going to try to make any connections with people, right? Because nobody's in the office. What have you just done? Those two time blocks, Monday morning, Friday afternoon, you've just taken out 20% of your week because you have this preconceived notion that right now isn't a good time to prospect, right? So I'm sitting here in my office Friday afternoon because this is good quiet time. And I'm banging away on LinkedIn and I'm spending time connecting with people and I'm looking through people we've chatted with in the past. And just over this past week, had several LinkedIn conversations going on. And just today and late afternoon, we booked in 2 meetings next week for company founders, startup founders that want to get some help on sales. If I wasn't spending that time on a Friday afternoon, would I have booked those meetings? Of course not, right? Maybe I would have lost the momentum that had been built early in the week when we had first started engaging in that chat. So that's it. That's my simple LinkedIn lesson. My LinkedIn live lesson today. It's always a good time to prospect. Prospect is more of a mindset thing. It's whether or not you believe that you want to get out there and share your message and that there's people out there, and avoiding the trap that there's a bad time. So that's it. That's my lesson. Just wanted to share that because I'm feeling good going into the weekend because we scheduled some good meetings, had some good connections, making some good progress. And this is a lesson I think all of us need to learn. So, all right, that's it for now. Have an awesome weekend. See ya.